listen on any platform such as Spotify, Apple, or Podbean, give a review of the podcast. If you do not review or like the video or the podcast, I will find you and execute you on my live streams. So let's get into the Five Bloods. It's a Netflix original film, directed by Spike Lee. The title, have you think this is about a blood gang? Nope. This is not a 6ix9ine movie. This is a Vietnam War film about African-American Vietnam War soldiers who return to Vietnam in the modern day to find the remains of a body of the leader of their squad, as well as to find hidden treasure. Shout out to National Treasure. Just came up the top of my head. Great movie. And in this adventure, these old vets, combat forces of nature, vengeful Vietnamese citizens, conflict within the group as greed overtakes each one of them. The main point of this film is to show that when two cultures have such a negative energy towards each other, being, Vietnam and Americans, there's a subconscious hatred towards each other, even though the war is over with and done with. And it really portrays that theme very well. The beginning, everything is very reminiscent. Everybody's talking about, hey, we're in Vietnam. We haven't been here in a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Five Bloods back together, all that. Chadwick Boseman's in the cut playing the dead guy who they want to find the remains of, because this is set in the modern day. But it does have a lot of flashbacks, which are cool because he does them in the square style, and he has the extra film grain. You really get a sense that it is a flashback. It's not just black and white. Oh my god. Shout out to American History X, another good movie with a lot of flashbacks. Shout out Edward Norton. Every time I say I like something, I just say shout out. Yeah. So Vietnam War. I'd like to say that Spike Lee gave a unique approach, definitely, to Vietnam War movies. It's not just go there, good guy versus bad guy. It's totally like the aftermath. It's like this is probably gonna close out the Vietnam War genre in a beautiful way. This is like the aftermath of Vietnam, because Vietnam War movies are very oversaturated. Honestly, like there's so much of them, and the only good ones are like the top 10. Yeah, totally it's totally the closing point to the Vietnam War genre, which is the best type of war films, are Vietnam War films, because it's not just a good guy versus bad guy thing. It's there's conflicts on each sides. As I was talking about with the Full Metal Jacket thing, Vietnam War movies are so good because there's always a contemplation of why are they even at war in the first place. So it always brings for a unique point of view of a war when people think war should just be this side versus that side, this side. It's not like that. There's many. Yeah. Now this is even though it has a unique approach, was it entertaining and did it justify its runtime, which is 2.5 hours? Sort of. Towards the middle, I was like, okay, yeah, this happens. Yeah, there's a certain thing that happens in the middle that's very exciting. Then bad people start approaching, and you're just like, damn, bro, this shit's hitting the fan. The enemies are actually pretty interesting. It picks up the pace. I was baffled at how balanced the theme was with its entertaining treasure hunting craziness and the thrillingness overall in terms of the theme aspect of it. I haven't seen a movie with the theme of when two cultures have such a negative energy and hatred towards each other, and it's all rooted in something that happened so long ago, because they're visiting Vietnam post the war, and how the hatred towards each other just keeps on going, and the prejudice towards each other just keeps on going, which is a sad thing. It shouldn't be going like this, even though it's so much after the Vietnam War. But so I respect its the theme, and there is the entertaining aspects, and the guy, and shout out to Paul Walter Hauser. He was in it. He was the guy from Richard Jewell. He was funny. He was just kind of that clumsy character. It was oh, what am I doing? But I think I'm gonna give it the first. I think I'm gonna give this up before. But what this movie's gonna get a rating of? It's gonna get a rating of the Kino seal of approval. Clap, applaud, applaud. You are listening or watching to HASSCAST. Yes, you are here. You are here loving the HASSCAST, okay?
Awesome-tacular.
Okay, next topic. Yeah. What'd you guys think of the Five Bloods and all that? Let's get right into the next topic. The Mike Media Empire. Mike Media Incorporated.